Your aura is not a myth. It is not a fantasy. It is the subtle energy that surrounds your physical body, an invisible yet deeply felt field of vibration. You carry this energy with you everywhere, into your relationships, into your work, into your thoughts, and every single day your aura either attracts life or repels it. When your aura is heavy, clouded by anger, stress, regret, or fear, it becomes dense. You might smile on the outside, but people will feel what your energy says. You might speak positive words, but the vibration beneath them will reveal the truth of your inner world. It's like perfume. You don't have to see it, but you know when someone is wearing it. Imagine, if you will, a vast, clear lake. When the waters are still, you can see straight to the bottom, observing every pebble, every fish, every subtle current. This lake is your mind, your consciousness, your aura. But what happens when the winds blow, when storms rage, when debris falls into the water? The surface becomes turbulent, murky, and the depths are obscured. This turbulence, this murkiness, is the result of a lack of mindful awareness. It is the accumulation of unexamined thoughts, unaddressed emotions, and unconscious reactions that cloud our inner landscape, dimming our inherent radiance. Mindful awareness is not merely about paying attention. It is about cultivating a specific quality of attention, one that is non-judgmental, present moment focused, and deeply observant. It is about waking up to the reality of your experience, right here, right now. For many of us, our lives are lived on autopilot. We rush from one task to another, our minds constantly replaying past events or rehearsing future scenarios. We eat without tasting, listen without truly hearing, and interact without genuine presence. This state of unconscious living creates energetic residue, a kind of spiritual dust that clings to our aura, making us feel heavy, disconnected, and often unfulfilled. To begin cleaning your aura, you must first become aware of what is there. This requires a deliberate turning inward. It means pausing, even for a few breaths, throughout your day, and simply notice the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body. Notice the sounds around you. Without labeling them as pleasant or unpleasant, notice the thoughts that arise in your mind, not clinging to them, not judging them, but simply observing them as transient phenomena, like clouds passing across the sky. This simple act of noticing, this gentle observation, is the first powerful step in bringing clarity back to your inner lake. Consider the profound impact of this practice. When you are mindfully aware, you are no longer merely reacting to external stimuli. You gain a precious moment of choice. A challenging situation arises, and instead of immediately reacting with anger or frustration, mindful awareness allows you to pause. In that pause, you can choose your response. Furthermore, mindful awareness helps us to identify the subtle energies we carry. Have you ever walked into a room and felt a sudden shift in your mood, or met someone and felt an immediate sense of ease or unease? Our aura, our energetic signature, is constantly interacting with the world. When we are mindfully aware, we become more attuned to these subtle exchanges. We can discern what energies uplift us and what energies deplete us. This discernment is crucial for protecting and purifying our aura. It empowers us to make conscious choices about our environment, our relationships, and the information we consume. The practice of mindful awareness is not a one-time event. It is a lifelong cultivation. It is like tending a garden. You don't just plant seeds once and expect a bountiful harvest forever. You must consistently water, weed, and nurture. Similarly, to maintain a clear and vibrant aura, you must consistently return to the present moment, observing with gentle curiosity. Start small. Dedicate 5 minutes each day to sitting in silence, simply observing your breath. Extend this practice to everyday activities. washing dishes, walking, drinking tea. Bring your full attention to these simple acts. You will be astonished at how quickly your perception shifts, how much richer and more vibrant your experience of life becomes. As you deepen your mindful awareness, you will begin to witness the interconnectedness of all things. You will see how your thoughts influence your emotions, how your emotions influence your actions, and how your actions in turn shape your reality and the energy you project into the world. This understanding is not intellectual, it is experiential. It is a profound realization that empowers you to take responsibility for your energetic footprint. So, my friends, let us begin here. Let us commit to cultivating mindful awareness, not as a chore, but as an act of profound self-love and liberation. For when your inner lake is clear, when your mind is still, your true radiance shines forth, unimpeded, illuminating your path and inspiring those around you. This is the first most vital step in cleaning your aura and truly changing your life. So the question is, what is your aura saying before you even open your mouth? Many of us try to change our lives by changing what we do, but that's only half of the transformation. Real change comes when we change what we carry. The body can be dressed in the finest clothes, but if the aura is wearing guilt, envy, or fatigue, people will feel that first. You might wonder why some days everything feels blocked, delayed, or disjointed. You try harder, push more, but maybe, just maybe, it's not about what you're doing wrong, it's about what you haven't released. To clean your aura is to unclog the channels of your energy. Just like a river must remain clear to flow freely, so too must your spirit let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of the words spoken in anger, the wounds carried from years ago, the unforgiveness that keeps your soul shackled. Sit with yourself. Breathe deeply. Ask, what am I holding that sits not mine? What emotion, what memory, what fear, what belief? Sometimes, the most powerful transformation is not in adding something new, but in removing what doesn't belong. When your aura is clean, your presence becomes medicine. People feel calm around you. Opportunities unfold. The world around you respond, not because you're forcing it, but because you are flowing with it. You don't have to control everything. Just clean your aura. There is a power so quiet, yet so transformative, that most people walk past it every day without noticing. That power is stillness. Think of the grandest rivers carving their paths through mountains and plains. They do not do so with a single mighty gush, but with an incessant, unwavering flow, drop by drop, day after day, year after year. Similarly, the transformation of your inner landscape, the purification of your energetic field, is not achieved through sporadic bursts of effort, but through the consistent, deliberate application of disciplined practice. It is the daily ritual, the small, seemingly insignificant acts performed with intention that accumulate into profound and lasting change. What does disciplined practice truly mean in this context? It means committing to specific actions that cultivate mindful awareness, foster positive energy, and release what no longer serves you. It means setting aside dedicated time, however brief, each day to engage in practices that nourish your spirit and strengthen your connection to your true self. This could be meditation, conscious breathing exercises, mindful movement like Qigong or Tai Chi, journaling, or even a simple silent walk in nature, fully present with each step. The specific form of the practice owes less important than we unwavering commitment to it. Many people shy away from the word discipline, associating it with struggle or deprivation, but true discipline, as understood in ancient traditions, in tea with forcing yourself to do something you hate. It is about aligning your actions with your highest intentions. It is about recognizing that momentary comfort often leads to long-term stagnation, while momentary effort, consistently applied, leads to profound growth and liberation. When you commit to a disciplined practice, You are not punishing yourself, you are honoring your potential. You are building inner resilience, brick by brick, breath by breath. Consider marquee analogy L physical training. An athlete does not become strong by occasionally lifting weights. They become strong through a rigorous, consistent training regimen. Each repetition, each run, each stretch builds upon the last, gradually transforming their body. One of the greatest benefits of disciplined practice is the cultivation of inner stability. In a world that is constantly shifting, where external circumstances are often beyond our control, having an anchor within ourselves is invaluable. Your daily practice becomes that anchor. It is a sacred space, a sanctuary you create for yourself where you can return, recharge, and reconnect regardless pearly chaos swirling around you. This consistent return to your center is what truly cleanses your aura, as it prevents the accumulation of energetic debris that arises from constant external distraction and reactivity. Furthermore, disciplined practice builds self-trust. When you make a commitment to yourself and consistently follow through, CO demonstrate us your subconscious minds are reliable, that you are capable of guiding your own life. This increased self-trust translates into greater confidence, clarity, rather stronger sense of purpose. It empowers you to make bolder choices, to step outside your comfort zone, to embrace then changes that are necessary for your evolution. How do you begin to cultivate disciplined practice? Start small, as we discussed, with mindful awareness. Choose one DHSN that resonates with you and commit to it for a short, manageable period each day. As you continue your disciplined practice, you will begin to notice subtle shifts. Your mind may become calmer, relaxed, and more balanced, and your energy more vibrant. You will find yourself less affected by external negativity and more resilient in the face of challenges. This is your aura becoming clearer, stronger, and more radiant. In this eve, the tangible result of your unwavering commitment to yourself. So, my friends, embrace the power of disciplined practice. Let it be the steady current that carves the path for your transformation. Let it be the daily ritual that grounds you, strengthens you, and illuminates into will potential. For it is through this consistent effort that you will not only cleanse inflow but truly forge a life of profound purpose in inner peace. Worse actions in turn shape your reality and the energy you project into the world. This understanding is not intellectual. It is experiential. It is a profound realization that empowers you to take responsibility for your energetic footprint. So, my friends, let us begin here. Let us commit to cultivating mindful awareness, not as a chore, but as an act of profound self-love and liberation. For when your inner lake is clear, when your mind is still, your true radiance shines forth unimpeded, illuminating your path and inspiring those around you. This is the first, most vital step in cleaning your aura and truly changing your life. In today's fast world, people run faster, speak louder, think more chaotically, believing that in noise and movement they will find progress. But I want to remind you of something sacred. Stillness is not the absence of progress. Stillness is the presence of peace. And peace is what purifies the aura. Your aura is not just affected by what you do, it is shaped by how you exist in the moment. If your inner world is always rushing, your energy field becomes like turbulent water, clouded, disturbed, unclear. But when you sit in stillness, when you silence the mental storm, you allow your energy to settle. Imagine muddy water in a glass. When you keep shaking it, it stays unclear. But if you put the glass down and wait, the particles sink and clarity returns. This is what stillness does to your aura. You see, many people carry the burden of overthinking, regret from the past, anxiety about the future, fear of missing out, craving for validation. It all adds invisible weight to your energy. And when your aura is heavy, it dims your light, it clouds your decisions, it invites more chaos. But when you give yourself permission to pause, to breathe, to sit, without rushing into the next task, something profound begins to happen. Your thoughts slow down, your heart rate evens out, your breath returns to rhythm, and your energy becomes light again. You don't need a mountain temple to access the stillness. All you need is a quiet space, a few minutes of presence. Breathe in deeply, exhale slowly. Let your awareness return to the now. Observe your inner world, not to control it, but to accept it. And in that acceptance, your aura starts to cleanse itself. Stillness is not just relaxation, it is regeneration. Imagine your aura as a delicate, permeable membrane constantly interacting air everything it encounters. Every person you meet, every piece of information you consume, every environment you inhabit leaves that energetic imprint. If you are constantly exposed to negativity, be it through toxic relationships, draining media, chaotic environments, or even your own self-critical thoughts, your aura will become burdened, heavy, and obscured. It's like trying to keep a window clean when there's a constant dust storm raging outside. You can wipe it all you want, but without addressing the source, act dust, the clarity will be fleeting. Detoxing negative influences requires a courageous and honest assessment of your life. It means asking yourself what truly uplifts me, city, and drains me, what feeds my spirit, and what diminishes it. This detoxification process extends across several crucial domains. Firstly, detoxing your relationships. This is perhaps one of the most significant areas. We are social beings, and our interactions with others have a profound impact on our energetic state. Are there individuals in your life who consistently leave you feeling drained, criticized, or diminished? People who constantly complain, gossip, or bring negativity into every conversation. While compassion is vital, so too is self-preservation. It is not selfish to create healthy boundaries. It is an act of self-love and energetic hygiene. This doesn't always mean cutting people out of your life entirely, though sometimes that is necessary. It might mean limiting exposure, changing the nature of your interactions, or consciously protecting your energy when you are with them. Remember, you commit the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with to just intellectually. Secondly, detoxing your media consumption. In this information age, we are bombarded with news, social media, and entertainment, much of which is designed to evoke strong emotions, often negative ones. Constant exposure to violence, fear-mongering, sensationalism, and comparison culture can saturate your aura with anxiety, anger, and inadequacy. Beamway.bre, what you allow into your mind and spirit. Choose to consume content that is uplifting, educational, inspiring, or genuinely relaxing. Curate your social media feeds. Limit your exposure to news if it becomes overwhelming. Your mind is a garden. Be selective about what seeds you plant. Thirdly, detoxing your physical environment. Your living and working spaces are extensions of shift and beyond field. Clutter, disorganization, luabu, lack of cleanliness can create stagnant energy that weighs down your aura. Fourthly, detoxing your inner dialogue. While this falls under mindful awareness, it's crucial to address here as a source of self-generated negativity. How do people speak or yourself? Are you constantly criticizing, doubting, or putting yourself down? These internal thought patterns are incredibly potent, and they directly impact your aura. Begin to challenge these negative self-talk patterns. Replace self-criticism with self-compassion. Replace doubt with encouragement. This internal detoxification is perhaps the most challenging, but also the most liberating. The process of detoxification is not about avoidance or denial. It is about conscious choice and energetic discernment. It is about actively creating an environment, both internal and external, that supports your highest well-being. It requires courage to say no to what depletes you and yes to what nourishes you. It requires patience, as some of these changes may take time to implement fully. As you begin to shed these layers of negative influence, you will feel a lightness, a newfound clarity. And why? Simbrief no longer be spent battling external forces or internal resistance. Instead, it will be free to flow, to expand, and to radiate your true essence. Our purification, in not just for may benefit, a clearer become allows you to connect more authentically with others, to be a source of positive influence yourself, and to navigate the world with greater resilience and joy. So my friends, take this step with intention. Examine your energetic diet. Release what no longer serves your highest good. For in doing so, you are not just cleaning your aura, you are reclaiming your power, your peace, and your inherent radiance. This detoxification trowel grounds your act of self-respect, paving the way for a life of greater freedom and authenticity. Begin here. Let us commit to cultivating mindful awareness, not as a chore, but as an act of profound self-love and liberation. For when your inner lake is clear, when your mind is still, your true radiance shines forth, unimpeded, illuminating your path and inspiring those around you. This is the first most vital step in cleaning your aura and truly changing your life. It reconnects you to your core. It teaches you to listen not just with your ears, but with your soul. It reminds you that peace is not something you chase, it's something you return to. So I invite you, once a day, even just for 5 minutes, to enter stillness like entering sacred ground. Let silence be your prayer. Let your breath be your guide. Let your awareness be your teacher. Clean your aura, not by doing more, but by simply being more fully here. In stillness, the noise dissolves. In stillness, the pain finds healing. In stillness, your true energy emerges clear, powerful, and light. And that is the energy that will change your life. If you truly want to cleanse your aura, you must ask yourself one simple but powerful question: who do I surround myself with? Your energy is not just your own, it is influenced, shaped, and often absorbed by those you allow into your space. Like a flame placed near wind, your aura can either grow brighter or be blown out, depending on who is standing close to you. You see, not all company is good company. Some people carry storms within them, and if you spend too long in their atmosphere, the rain begins to fall on your light too. This doesn't mean we must reject or judge others, but it does mean we must protect our energy with wisdom. If someone constantly fills you with anxiety, doubt, anger, or exhaustion, it is not unkind to create space. It is self-respect. The truth is, you become the average of the energies around you. Spend time with people who speak with bitterness, and your words will start to taste the same. Be around those who gossip, and soon your mind will mirror their chaos. Stay in the presence of gratitude, and your heart will soften. Sit with those who seek the truth, and your soul will awaken. To clean your aura, clean your relationships, ask yourself, who uplifts me? Who sees me clearly? Who only takes but never gives? Sometimes, the most spiritual decision you can make is to walk away from what dims your spirit, even if it's familiar, even if it's difficult. And then make space for light. Seek out people who inspire growth, who speak in kindness, who live with purpose. Be in the presence of those who walk with peace, not just preach it, because energy is contagious. You feel it in the tone, in the silence, in the actions, in the vibrations between every word. When your circle is clean, your aura begins to shine naturally. You don't have to force happiness, it flows. You don't have to fake peace, you embody it. You no longer need to fight for validation, because your spirit has found resonance. Remember, a flower cannot bloom in poisoned soil. Your aura is sacred. Your presence is precious. Treat it that way. Because every word you speak, is a vibration, and that vibration echoes not just in the ears of others, but deep within your own energy field. The words you repeat, the stories you tell yourself, the thoughts you allow to become speech, these are the bricks that build the house of your aura. You may think you're just venting, just joking, or just being realistic, but your energy doesn't see it that way. Your aura doesn't distinguish between a joke and a pattern. It only absorbs. It receives what you repeat, and then it reflects that energy into your reality. If you constantly say, "I'm tired, I never get what I want, people always take advantage of me, this is just my luck," then your aura begins to agree with you, and life starts mirroring those beliefs, not because the universe is cruel, but because you are affirming a low vibration again and again without realizing it. But here's just the beautiful truth. Your words can also heal. Your speech can also purify. Your voice can also become the flame that lights your aura with power. Speak with purpose. Speak with presence. Even when things are difficult, especially when they are difficult, your words become the anchor that holds your spirit steady. Say, "I am learning. I am growing. I trust the process. I am enough. I release what does not serve me." Consider the natural world around us. A tree sheds its leaves in autumn, not out of loss, but to conserve energy for new growth in spring. A river flows continuously, never holding on to the same water, always moving, always transforming. When we cling, our aura becomes constricted. It becomes burdened by the weight, soreness we refuse to release. This can manifest as anxiety about the future, regret about the past, or a stubborn refusal to adapt to present circumstances. Embracing impermanence means understanding that everything, absolutely everything, is temporary. Your current circumstances, your emotions, your thoughts, your physical form, your relationships, all are subject to change. Letting go is the active application of embracing impermanence. It is the conscious release. What no longer serves one's highest good, whether it be, firstly, letting go of past hurts and grievances, holding on to resentment, anger, or bitterness from past events is like carrying heavy stones in your energetic backpack. They weigh you down, cloud your aura, and prevent you from fully experiencing the joy of the present moment. Forgiveness, both of others and of yourself, is not about condoning past actions. It is about releasing yourself from the emotional prison of the past. It is a profound act of self-liberation. Secondly, letting go of attachments to outcomes. We often become fixated on how we believe things should be, how our lives should unfold. When reality deviates from our expectations, we experience disappointment, frustration, and suffering. Thirdly, letting go of limiting beliefs and self-identities. Many of us carry old stories about ourselves. "I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not worthy of love." These beliefs, often formed in childhood, become energetic shackles, limiting our potential and dimming our aura. Through mindful awareness, identify these beliefs, then consciously choose to release them. Understand that they are not inherent truths, but merely patterns of thought that you have the power to change. Fourthly, letting go of material possessions. In a consumer-driven society, we are often encouraged to accumulate. While possessions can bring comfort, an excessive attachment to them can create energetic ties that bind us. Decluttering your physical space, and we discussed in Detoxing ISS, powerful act of letting go. It creates space for new energy, new experiences, and new opportunities to enter your life. The practice of letting go is a continuous one. It requires courage, vulnerability, and a deep trust in the unfolding of life. It is not a passive act, but an active choice to release resistance and surrender to the flow. When you truly let go, you create an energetic vacuum that life rushes in to fill. You become more adaptable, more resilient, and more open to new possibilities. As you embrace impermanence and practice letting go, you will notice your aura becoming lighter, more fluid, and more expansive. The energetic blockages will dissolve, allowing your life force to flow freely and unimpeded. You will experience a profound sense of peace, knowing that you are in harmony with the natural rhythm to your universe. You will find joy not in holding on, but in the dance of release and renewal. So, my friends, let us learn from the wisdom of nature. Let us release the grip of attachment and embrace the liberating truth of impermanence. For in the act of letting go, we not only clean our CA, but open ourselves to a life of boundless freedom, effortless flow, in deep, profound inner peace. This detoxification trends, your act of self-respect, paving the way, RP life of greater freedom and authenticity. Begin here. Let us commit to cultivating mindful awareness, not as a chore but as an act of profound self-love and liberation. For when your inner lake is clear, when your mind is still, your true radiance shines forth, unimpeded, illuminating your path and inspiring those around you. This is the first most vital step in cleaning your aura and truly changing your life. You see, there are many ways to clean your aura: meditation, nature, silence, but never forget, speech is one of the fastest paths. It is instant energy transfer. What you speak out becomes what you invite in. So I urge you to observe the language of your life. How do you speak about yourself? How do you speak about others? Because every sentence is an offering to the field of energy around you. Speak with fear, and you will live in a clouded aura. Speak with awareness, and your presence will become radiant. Change the language, and you change the vibration. Change the vibration, and you change the reality. Change the reality, and your life will transform. So, let your words be a mirror of your highest self, not your fears. Speak like someone who is healing. Speak like someone who is awakening. Speak like someone whose aura is beginning to shine. There is a sacred truth that many have forgotten in the rush of modern life. You are not separate from nature. You are nature. And if your aura feels heavy, clouded, or restless, it is because you have disconnected from one of the purest sources of energy available to you, the earth. Nature has always been the original healer. Before there were temples or teachings, before there were books or practices, there was the wind, there was the river, the forest, the mountain, the ocean. And within each of these lives an energy that does not judge, does not speak, but cleanses. When you breathe in the air of the forest, your lungs are not just filled with oxygen, they are filled with life force. When you sit near flowing water, the movement recalibrates your mind, your nervous system, your aura. And when you simply listen to birdsong, to rustling leaves, to the rhythm of rain, you begin to remember a part of yourself that modern life made you forget. You were never meant to live disconnected from the natural world. In the silence of nature, your inner noise dissolves. In the stillness of trees, your scattered thoughts settle. In the vastness of the sky, your small worries lose their power. This is not philosophy, this is energy. You don't need a spiritual retreat. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars. What you need is to step outside, to let your aura breathe, to let your soul realign with the rhythm of something older, wiser, eternal. Go to the place where the sun touches your skin, where your phone does not ring, where your feet can touch the earth, where no one is asking you to be anyone except fully yourself. Sit under a tree, close your eyes, let the wind brush your face like a prayer. Let the silence speak to you in ways no human words ever could. Nature is not just beauty, it is balance, it is memory. And when your aura is overloaded with screens, with noise, with stimulation, with pain, remember this. No matter what happens in your life, the earth is still there, waiting for you, ready to cleanse you, ready to hold you. So go outside, reconnect, recharge. Let nature remind you of your natural self. And in that reconnection, you will begin to glow again.